welcome everybody to a new episode of Transformers Reviews. Hey guys, sorry I've been away for so long. I've had to move. Now I'm just getting over my allergies. So A, that's why I've been away for so long. B, that's why I sound funny. And I do want to have a shout out to all of my subscribers. Over 40 subscribers, guys. That is amazing. I woke up one day and found that. I was like, holy cow, and I haven't even posted anything in a while. So thank you guys for the support. I appreciate that very much. Today I wanted to go over this guy, and you know, it's really interesting figure, a Mindwipe. Don't really know all that much about him. I remember seeing snippets of him on DVDs of the original cartoons, and he looks amazing. So I want to show you a little bit of his packaging here, so take a look at that. One thing I do want to mention is I love about the packaging is how they have the Headmaster package separate from the actual figure himself. They put everything on display. Up here you can kind of see the little figure that the Headmaster will have as his little accessory. They have the gun up here, and they do kind of have the gun. You can't really see it. It's down there behind this artwork. So not everything's on display, but they've got it all basically front and center in the package. So, alright, now we're going to take a look at this guy out of his box. So, interestingly enough, there's a lot that I have to go over. I didn't plan on doing this. On to Mindwipe himself. Man, the blood red on this guy. Okay. Alright, okay. I have to go over this first. This little beast vehicle thing for the Headmaster. Okay, when I saw this is before I had any of them, I thought, that is cool. Look at the dark red and the black. The fact that he was, you know, a dragon, which is, I mean, come on. Once the Titan Master is riding on here, it still looks ridiculous. I mean, this is a crappy dragon. I'm not gonna lie. Colors look cool, crappy dragon. Crappier gun mode. But you know what it's halfway decent as? A T-Rex. Yeah, basically this is the gun mode. It's basically just the T-Rex with his legs straightened out, minus the Headmaster. Because these are supposed to be like three little, like a center cannon with two little side ones coming out of the feet. Whatever. This is just, that just looks stupid. I'm sorry, to me, it just looks like trash. Anyway, back to the T-Rex thing. Now see, this is okay T-Rex. True, his tail is still a dragon head, but it's not bad. I mean, that's a halfway decent T-Rex. Again, the color scheme makes it look awesome. Okay, so with this mold, like I said, this is the best it gets. But unfortunately, they've kept using it. Yep. And there's like a fourth or a fifth one. Why do you guys keep using this mold? You're like asking yourself, why do you have three of them? First of all, this one came with him. He's another Takara exclusive, so he just came with him. I didn't have a choice on that one. That's why I got that one. I got this one just so I could simply get the Grimlock Headmaster. And because with him, a T-Rex makes sense. So this one, not so bad. Again, dragon and gun modes stink. But Grimlock Headmaster and at least a beast mode for the Headmaster, I was cool with that. And again, this one came with this guy. So, enough about that. Now, finally on to the main event. One thing about Mindwipe is he has also been reused. Now, his mouth actually has the ability to open and close. But what's weird about it, I'm noticing, is you can see the pin there in his jaw. But it's weird because the plastic is flexing, but it's not moving on that pin for whatever reason. It's just this one, the pin and the paint are so tight that it's flexing the mouth. I mean, working it a little bit, see, I got it closed. So it'll just take a little bit of working it to get it. Ah, there we go. Just took it a little tiny bit. Again, I love the color of his wings. It's really weird because you see this, it's all red and dark and menacing, and you turn it completely around, bam! Like, it just like slaps you in the face. It's all purple. Like, what is up with that? You're like, wait a minute, what is that sticking out of his backside? Okay, so on what becomes his robot chest, which is this piece right here. On Convo Bat, he has the same hole right here. And I've always wondered, what was that for? It doesn't serve any purpose in robot mode. Well, according to the instructions, you take this piece, and that's where you store it, is back here, which gives them like a weird sort of gun tail. I don't like it personally. I'm very picky anyway. Now, the one cool thing about all the Titan Masters and the Titan figures is that they all have places they can ride. And with the Beast, it's always fun because like on Skull Cruncher here, or Skull Smasher, whatever they went with, his is like right in the middle of the body, which is really kind of cool. Well, same deal goes for Mindwipe and Convo Bat. Theirs is actually in the stomach. You see here, it's got a little chair in there molded in there for a little deal that the Titan Master's legs will plug into. Boom. Yep, right in there. Boom. All safe and secure. Now you can ride around inside of Mindwipe. So anyway, Bat mode, yeah, it's cool. Definitely, just because it's out of the box, the hinges are all you know, they don't flex too much. But I mean, you can get them in a variety of weird poses. And true, he does have these little bat wings sticking out that become his robot mode bat wings. They're supposed to be these bat wings. You know, I don't care. It's cool. I mean, I'm okay with it. Small little detail, not that big of a deal. But I do love the detail they've gone in and painted like his little fingers here. I apologize if this is cohesive and just terrible. Feel free to check out one of my other reviews. But I felt I owed you guys a review in my new place since I haven't done one in a long while. So just please bear with me. Alright, that's enough for Beast Mode. Except for one thing. You've seen him with Convo Bat. And here he is with Skull Cruncher. Let's go ahead and do that so you can kind of see how he compares to Deluxes. And for another size comparison, we'll put Blitzwing up here. I mean Megatron. Well, you know what I mean. Let's go ahead and prop him up there. So you can kind of see a little bit of how he scales to Blitztron here in the vehicle mode and stuff. So, alright. Well, let's go ahead and move on to robot mode. And here is Mindwipe doing his best Headless Horseman impersonation. Now, that being said, there's a few good reasons why. No, I didn't forget to do that. I did that on purpose. Which brings me to the point of the gun. I don't know what the deal is. They say this is an optional way for it to be held, but I mean, does that not just look a little ridiculous? I mean, to me it does. So probably I'll never have it like this. Now, one good thing about this that I did want to mention is I thought that this was just a weapon like this. I didn't know these gun barrels are here. I thought it was just more like this, just a claw weapon, which I thought, well, that's kind of, yeah. But I looked in the instructions and with my own eyeballs, and you can do this to where it's just a regular gun. I'm like, oh, now that's cool. Now that's acceptable. I like that. That's good. Another thing that I do like is his normal weapon. That looks cool. Now, before I attach his head, let's take a look at something that's really interesting. His American twin. What's interesting about it? The Takara headmaster, the face is different. Look at that. Look at the heads. The top above the visor. The head shape is different. And I noticed on the American version, the face is more rounded off, whereas on the Takara version, the facial sculpt is a little bit more angled. Plus, the red is a little bit more vibrant for this visor, whereas on the American version, his visor is split in two. So completely different headmaster for the same character. And so a little bit on the figure himself. Doesn't look too bad. You can have these wings angled back if you'd like, so he has more of a slimmer profile. I mean, you're going to see him no matter where you position him. I personally like since he is a bat, I like having the wings a little bit out to where they're fully flared. And really, as far as storage goes, he does have both places on both sides of the arms. And one of the popular configurations I've seen on his box art is they actually have this one on either arm. They have him holding the big gun, and they have him holding this right here. And I mean, yeah, that's pretty dangerous. I think it's lopsided heavy. I mean, even if you swapped it, I personally think this looks the best. Or I take that back. This looks the best right there. Let's just go with that. we don't have to show all different configurations with this piece of poo-poo right here. Now, that being said, I like it. It makes a cool looking Mindwipe. Let's see how he stacks up compared to. Here is Convo Bat, basically Optimus Primal as a Titan Master, which is cool. And I mean, shoot, that'd be kind of a cool little square off between Convo Bat and Mindwipe. So, you kind of see how they stack up compared to each other. And there's that. And for a Voyager class, so here he is with Megatron. And here he is with Blitzwing. Yeah, I know. I keep hounding that point home. It's funny. I want Blitzwing so bad, but then again, I have to remind myself, hey, I have him right here. Anyway, that joking aside, I do like the figure overall. I think it represents Vorath from the old TV show perfectly. Like I said, you know, he's mostly black and red in beast mode, and then you turn him around and he's all like purple. So that's a cool little effect. These two weapons, like I said a billion times before, that's awesome. I love his specific head mold. It's just a fun little figure. And anyway, that has been the review for Takara, Vorath, and Mindwipe.